Hey guys, this is Chris with Strength and Steel Reviews, and this is my garage gym. And today, you're getting a tour. Let's do this. All right guys, our garage tour is officially beginning. We're gonna go counterclockwise. So first we've got my Mutant Metals dip attachment. This is attached to a monster strip, which is just bolted right onto the wall. It's great. So essentially it folds up just like that, maximizing storage. And this thing is awesome. You can change the handle, different holes here. And the knurling here, really nice, great grip. Very comfortable. I like it a lot. I use this all the time. But it folds up. Look at that space. I love this thing. I don't have much Rogue stuff, but that monster strip is terrific. But let me immediately contradict myself. Here's a Rogue sled. Okay, so this, I mean, like all Rogue stuff, it's so overbuilt. It's massive, so heavy. I mean, really the sled itself probably weighs, I think 47, 48 pounds. Somebody's gonna correct me in the comments immediately, I'm sure. But this is great for backward sled dragging. I've got the poles somewhere. Oh, they're right here. I don't really use them for that. I usually walk backwards up and down my massive driveway, but it's a great sled. In retrospect, I should have gotten a much smaller sled, but it's here now and it's obviously not going anywhere because then I'd have to carry it off my property and I'm not doing that. Okay. Over here, we've got my dumbbell station. It's a little cramped, but we make it work. These are the Rep Pepins. So I just reviewed these on my channel. I bought them at 85 pounds and then I upgraded them. So now they go up to 100 pounds, which is ideal. When I'm strong enough, as I said in the review, when I build up the strength, and I will build up the strength, I'll upgrade them to 125. I'm just not there yet, okay? Good form requires very little weight, so I'm careful. But these are great dumbbells. I really do like them. Now they're sitting on this Black Widow dumbbell stand. I saw this on Gluck's channel and he had it in purple. I love that it was in purple and I definitely wanted it in purple, but because I'm impatient and they said the wait time was like double to get it in purple, I got it in black. So we got it in black and it still looks awesome. So I love this, not going anywhere. I think it's made specifically for the Rep Pepins, I think. I mean, you could double check me on that, but I think so. And beneath, I've got this Bells of Steel adjustable kettlebell. This is a competition style. You kind of load it from underneath. It's a pain in the ass, a pain in the butt, my apologies. But you've got to use an Allen wrench to open it up. It's not convenient. I don't use this very often, but it is tough. I reviewed this too. I threw it from a roof and it easily survived. And then the ones I do use often would be these Bowflex adjustable kettlebells. I've got 2 of them. They go up to 40 pounds. These are nowhere near as tough, clearly. This is a plastic shell, but this dial, man, this dial, you can just change the weight so easily, which is terrific. You set it down and simple as that. No Allen key, nothing. I did a review on this too. One of my first reviews, it's not the greatest. The kettlebell is great. The review is okay. But this is good, not super tough. If you're into kettlebells, you probably know about it. I would not throw it around, but I have dropped it because I drop things and it still works. So something to keep in mind. It's at least somewhat durable. Here are my bars, some of my bars. So this is the Rep Colorado bar, standard 45-pound bar. It's great. It's a great all-around bar. I use it for pressing, I use it for squats. I love it. This was a PRX bar. I don't use it that often. I got this with my first rack, which was that PRX fold-up rack that just presses against the wall. I replaced that. Don't pan over there yet, but I did replace it. But they gave me this bar with the rack, which was nice. I also have this Rogue curl bar as I continue to contradict myself and showcase more Rogue equipment. But I'd say this is probably like my favorite bar. This and the Colorado bar, terrific. I mean, the knurling is awesome. It's slick, it's smooth, it just looks nice. And it feels nice. I use this all the time. It's a great bar. Great bar. All right, and then the last bar I'll show you, oh no, it's not the last bar, but it's the last bar over here, would be the Rogue Stump Bar. I can't believe I said I didn't have Rogue stuff. It's so wrong. The Rogue Stump Bar. It's got a pretty aggressive knurling. This is lighter, I think like 35 pounds. I got it because I thought it would be convenient. You know, I thought there would be exercises that I could perform in smaller confines that this would be useful to use. And I'm sure that would be the case ordinarily, but I just don't use it that often, unfortunately. But I do have it, and I'm sure its time will arrive. And if not, I'll sell it. Okay? Now, I store everything in this bar holder. I think it's made by Yes for All, but it's supremely well balanced, and it does enable me to keep up to 5 different bars, which is awesome. And I keep so much stuff in this tiny little corner, which is, again, the significance, the importance of just kind of planning your garage gym space, because everything is real estate so valuable. So I knew that this cart, this Black Widow cart, would enable me to store these kettlebells beneath it. So I have space around it, I have space around the base. Rep has that new dumbbell cart, which is huge and blocky, and there is storage space, but I like having more open space to play with. I like the freedom of it all. I've got a pegboard against the wall, and this is where I keep a lot of my handles, my ab wheel, this Ab Moose ab wheel. I love the ab wheel. I've got my weighted vest, my gloves for the bag, and here's my hot water heater, which is camouflaged. You can barely see it, I know it, but it's here, I swear. And it's got magnetic clips, hangers I should say, and some handles. This is the Dyneptics tricep rope. Really cool, cone-shaped grips, nice slick rubber, very sticky, very nice. Okay, then here, I can never find a space for this, but this is Titan Fitness's Dorsey calf machine. This is for strengthening the tibia anterior, which is right in the front. And I like it, I really do, but I just can't find anywhere to put it. And it's really heavy and bulky, unfortunately. But my heart will not allow me to relinquish it, so here it remains. Stuffed into a corner that it certainly doesn't fit well into. Here is my pride and joy. I'm having a son, but he's not born yet, so this is currently my son. This is my baby here, okay? This is the Repidonis. I love this thing, I really do. I'm preparing to review it, so I'm just trying to really make sure my thoughts and opinions are well documented and honest and accurate, because it's not perfect, because nothing is. But essentially, the lat pull down mechanism and the rowing mechanism are 1-to-1 pulley ratios, which means you're pulling exactly the amount of weight that's on the stack. But here in the middle, this is 2-to-1. You could pull the same amount of weight, but it disperses the amount of weight more evenly, and it allows you to do more isolation exercises, which of course opens up the door for a wide plane of new exercises that you ordinarily would not be able to complete otherwise. Okay, and then over here, the bleeding heart of my gym. So this is my Rep Fitness Athena rack. Big, beautiful rack. I love this thing. Here's a Rogue adjustable bench, another piece from Rogue. Onward, this saga continues. Rogue adjustable bench 3.0, super tough, super durable, and what's awesome is that you can roll it out like so, and it stands upright. It's not something your wife is going to enjoy because it's incredibly heavy, but it is super durable and it's super tough, and I love it, I really do. I'd like to try another weight bench just because I appreciate variety, but this color's nice. It's probably called gunmetal. I don't know what they call it. It looks like a color that they would call gunmetal, right? So thank you, Rogue, for another piece of equipment that I have totally forgotten that I own. And this is also Rogue. This is the Rogue Ohio bar, as this farce just continues to bloat in size by the second. So this is the Rogue Ohio bar, which is probably the greatest competitor for the Rogue Colorado bar that I mentioned earlier. And so what I've got the Rogue Ohio bar connected to is this piece, this complicated mechanism here. This is made by Bulletproof. It's called the VTS system, but essentially it's this customizable Smith machine system. So you put the bar right through it. And you have these latches here that allow you to treat your bar, whatever bar you want, like it's a Smith machine system. It's super useful. I do like it. I intend on constructing a complete review sometime soon, but it's complicated because there's so much that you can do it. If you've seen Gluck's review, then you know how useful this thing can truly be. And up here we have, I'm not even gonna say it, another Rogue bar, okay? This is the Rogue Seal bar, really just a Rogue camber bar. They've got two camber bars, one that is massive and this one. I like this one. I use it for presses most often, for bench pressing in particular, because it allows me to get that really deep stretch, which of course, most research is again suggesting that's where you develop the most muscle when your muscle is in its most lengthened position. So it's allowed me to really develop strength. I love that bar. Rogue, you're doing great, despite the suggestion that I don't actually buy anything from you. I'm a liar, I'm ashamed that I'm a liar. Let's see, oh, we have this trap bar here. This is made by Bells of Steel, and I reviewed this recently. I really do like it. It's small, it's just a trap bar, but it's got a jack, which I love. I used to have the Rep Fitness open trap bar, but it was massive and it performed way too many different functions that I didn't use it for at all. This thing is nice, it's small. I really just use it for deadlifting, and I love it for that. Now, this whole rack, this is the Rep Fitness Athena rack, 3x3. It's got a built-in functional trainer. I don't have the Rep Aries 2.0 because I wanted a separate lat pull down station, but we've got these awesome customizable stickers here. This is made by a company called Plate Snacks, the same stickers I use on all these plates here. So you've got donuts, you've got pizza, you've got wood, you've got it all. And it's just a great company. I really appreciate them. Okay, let's see. Oh, back here, see if you can get a good angle on this here. This is the Squat Max MD by Titan Fitness. So it's a belt squat, really cool. Essentially, there's nothing complex about it. You pick up the weight, there's no lever system, it's not sophisticated. You're carrying the weight, you hook in up here with your belt, and here, I'll show you really quick. All right, here we are ready for the belt squat. So you've got a carabiner, hook it through the loop. We're hooked in and ready to rumble. And all that you're gonna do is these plates are moving along this guide rod, lift up, turn the handles, and descend. It's that simple. And because it's, like I've said, there's no lever system, there's nothing vastly complex about this. It simplifies the movement, and the dispersal of weight feels very natural and challenging. This machine is not a plate eater, which I love. Requires considerably less weight than you might expect. So, oh, and a second thing, these plates that I've got, that you see everywhere, I've got these cat plates which have handles. Handles are awesome. And I've got these plates with all the stickers, which are made by FitVids, some Amazon company. Ordinarily, I would say I love handles so much that I wish they were all cat plates, but now that I say it and I look around and I see my stickers and I realize how much I love my stickers, I say, no handles, stick with the stickers. Stick with the stickers. Make a t-shirt, send it to me. We can work something out. RitFit, this big thing. This is a hack squat leg press combo. So to do the leg press here, it's already set up obviously, but right up, turn the hands to the side. Good range of motion all the way down. I do, upon like having more experience with it, I do wish there were more options with the angle in the back. There really are only two. The leg press is a good feature. It's not my favorite. I'll show you that in a minute. But I use the leg press once a week, and very good for calf raises because the people in my life insist on making fun of my calves endlessly. I don't think it'll ever matter how big they get. I'm still doomed. Okay. Now, The second mechanism here would be the hack squat. Watch how easy it is to transition. I love this. Right there, clips in. Then you undo this cushion, pin, comes up here, and boom. Said boom too quickly. And boom, you've got a hack squat, all right? Now this I absolutely love, I really do. All right, it's awesome. I love a hack squat, and this is a great hack squat. The fact that it does the hack squat at all is my favorite. The only problem with the hack squat here is I can't get a full range of motion just with the hack squat, which is very common even using most commercial machines. That's the bottom. So what I do is I use these yoga blocks made by some company that I don't know nor care to endorse because they don't care about me, so I don't care about them, all right? So because of these yoga blocks on my shoulder, I see people using horse mat at the bottom, that works too. But for me, these yoga blocks have always been the ticket. I have no problem with them, easy to store. And with these yoga blocks, I'm past parallel, allows me to go here. And that makes this an awesome machine. And again, I'm already used to using yoga blocks, so the fact that I have to use them with this piece, I don't care. I always had to use them. But I love this thing, I really do. Highly approve, Rit Fit. Good on ya. All right, one of the final pieces we're gonna review is the Freak Athlete Hyper Pro. Now this is kind of a jack of all trades. I know it can do 9 different exercises. I did a review on this recently. I doubt I could name all 9 right now, but let's give it a haphazard attempt. Leg extensions and leg curls. There's a flat pad you can use for Nordic curls, which is primarily what this was made for. You can do back extensions. You can do glute ham raises. For the GHD, you could do GHD sit-ups. You can even do split squats with the pad that you attach to the back, or no, you attach it to the front. I'm not gonna set all this up for you. If you wanna see all of the functionality and everything that it can do, go watch my review. This is what you get for now. Okay, and then hiding in the corner, abused and certainly unused, would be a treadmill of unknown origin. I have no idea who made it, and don't look, I don't want them to see. I don't want them to see. I want you to wonder. I want you to wonder, and don't ask me in the comments because I'm not revealing a thing. But it does fold. There's a clue. It folds, it is a treadmill, and I'm sure you can buy it somewhere, because that's what I did. But we don't use it, it sits there. My wife says she's going to use it, and obviously I believe her. Why wouldn't I believe her? She's always right. She's always telling the truth. And this is my seated calf raise that I got from HVO, and I reviewed it and I liked it, and no BS, I really do like it. It's super light. I love that it's super light. And considering how I don't have any space in my gym anymore, it's convenient that it's light because I can move it around. But realistically, I don't think I have any space for it anymore. And the seated calf raise has kind of been debunked as a super useful tool, despite my appreciation of it. It primarily works as soleus, not the gastrocnemius. Many of you probably know that at this point, but I still like it. And if I had room for it, I'd keep it. But I don't really have room for it. This is about all I have room for, despite my desire to continue putting things in here. I like having this open space. I like having this bag, and I need this space to hit my bag. That's really important to me because I love Muay Thai. But I guess that about concludes our gym tour. I didn't speak about all the handles, so if you saw some handles that interest you and you wish to know more about them, or if you just saw some things that I didn't talk about, because I know that you saw some things that I didn't talk about because there's a lot going on in here. And if you want to complain about me saying I don't have Rogue equipment and then quickly finding out that I do have Rogue equipment, please tell me in the comments. It's kind of embarrassing that I didn't think I had much Rogue equipment anyway. That's it. This is my garage gym. This is it. And as I add things onto it, if it changes in shape or in appearance or size, I will certainly let you know. I'll update you and we'll do another video. Until then, stay strong and stay steely, ladies and gents, and I'll see you in the next one.